If you've been sending your resume to dozens of job postings and hearing nothing but silence, stop for a second. The problem isn't your experience, it's the document you're relying on. In 2026, your resume isn't a conversation starter anymore. It's a filter designed to keep you out. I've sat on the other side of the desk for 15 years, and the math has changed. The average initial resume screen time is now just 7.4 seconds. Think about that. 7 seconds. You can't even finish a sip of coffee in 7 seconds. And before a human even spends those 7 seconds, an algorithm has likely already judged you. 98% of Fortune 500 companies use AI-powered filters to discard up to 75% of applicants based on simple pattern matching. Over half of job seekers are now using generative AI to write their resumes. Every application looks the same, and recruiters are suffering from template fatigue. They don't believe what they read because text has become cheap. 7.4 seconds to prove your entire career. If the document you rely on is being deleted by an algorithm in less than 8 seconds, what are the people who are actually getting hired doing differently? They aren't playing the same game. The candidates who break through the noise shift from passive assertion to active demonstration, I call this the proof project. The secret isn't in what you've done in the past, it's in proving you can solve their specific problem in the next 90 days. Right now, 75% of recruiters prioritize skills-based hiring over degrees or company names. They care about what you can build on Monday morning. Candidates who submit a proof of work, a link to a project, a dashboard, or a short video see a 115% increase in interview conversion rates. It closes the certainty gap. When a hiring manager looks at a standard resume, they're taking a risk. They're guessing if you're actually good. But when you show them an artifact, something they can see and verify, that risk disappears. Hiring managers are currently rejecting over 60% of AI-generated resumes because they can't verify technical competency. They're starving for proof. A proof project isn't about doing more work for free. It's about doing the right work to prove you're the solution. Let me walk you through what that looks like in the real world. Let's get practical. For a marketing manager, instead of a resume saying, "I'm a strategic leader," you send a 3-page growth audit. You identify 3 specific areas where they're losing money and show exactly how you fix it. I knew a manager who did this. She was hired in 10 days with a $35 salary jump. Or look at software engineering. I saw a junior dev find a 2-year-old bug in a company's open source repository. He submitted a pull request and linked it in his application. He skipped 3 rounds of technical interviews and was offered a senior role immediately. This is the difference between an individual contributor and a workflow architect. In today's market, moving into an architect mindset leads to a 28% to 47% salary premium. If you show you know how to use AI to drive results, you're looking at a 56% salary premium. Walmart's procurement officers recently saw a 20% productivity boost just by managing AI-driven proof projects. Don't tell them you're a leader. Send them the 90-day roadmap you built for their specific problem. Show them the receipt. What if you're changing careers? That's where the proof project is most powerful. Recruiters aren't looking for the person with the most awards. They're looking for the person with the least risk. If you have a non-traditional background, your resume is a liability because it highlights what you don't have, but a proof project highlights what you can do. Skills-based hiring is 5 times more predictive of performance than a degree. You have to understand how a recruiter's eyes move. 70% of their attention is concentrated in the top third of your resume. If they don't see a reason to believe there, the rest is invisible. By leading with a proof project, you bypass that traditional filter. You're saying, "I know I don't have the typical background, but look at this solution I built for you." You're not asking them to take a chance. You're giving them the certainty they need to say yes. This takes more time than clicking easy apply, but it's how you own the top of the pile while everyone else fights for the leftovers at the bottom. Here's your homework for the next 24 hours. Stop mass applying. Application volume has surged by 31% this year because of AI tools. It is now statistically impossible to win by just sending more resumes. Instead, pick one company you actually care about, find one problem they are facing, or one goal they are trying to reach. Then, spend 3 hours building a mini solution. If you're in sales, record a 2-minute video pitch tailored to their newest product. If you're in operations, create a 1-page workflow that solves a common bottleneck. If you're in design, do a quick teardown of their landing page. 73% of employers say they hire faster when a candidate demonstrates this kind of operational depth. They want to see how you think. When you send that application, lead with the project. "I noticed you're facing problem X, so I put together this artifact Y to show how I'd approach it." That one sentence makes you more valuable than 1,000 resumes. Stop asking for a job. Start proving you've already done it. It's less crowded at the finish line than the starting blocks. I'll see you in the interview.